Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making the cookies with the cherries like in the middle. That's the shortbread cookies. So if you're like me who don't make a lot, this will be good for you because I've never made these before. I'll either nail it or I'll fill it. Alright, so what you're going to need is 1 cup of unsalted butter, 3/4 cup of sugar, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 2 egg yolks, 2.5 cups of flour, 1.5 teaspoon of salt. I just kind of wrote it down. I got this little recipe off the internet. So if you don't know how to bake, Google, get your recipes, do it like that. So I have my bowl. I have 1 cup of unsalted butter, so 2 sticks is 1 cup. It is unsalted, so butter in here, good enough. And then you have to preheat your oven to 350. I'm not sure how many minutes to bake them for, so we'll have to look it up or just keep an eye on them so they don't overcook. You don't want to overcook them, but we'll see. Then I'm going to do the 3/4 cups of sugar. I even watched a video before I attempted these, so we'll see if it works or not. I'm going to get the little, I don't have a thing where you put the, I don't even know what they're called, but you put like your flour in and you can like wind it and it gets all like the clumps out of it, I would guess. Okay, so I need 3/4 cups of sugar. This is 3/4. I'm gonna put it through this thing here. There's different recipes of it. Some of them use cornstarch. Some of it uses powdered sugar. This just says regular sugar. So it says 3/4, so I'm gonna do 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. I'll leave it right there for a minute. I'm just using my, I'll turn it this way just a little bit so you guys can see. Okay, that's better. Just putting it in the bowl. Just going to use a fork to break up the rest of the sugar, little particles. So this didn't go through, so I'm thinking I'm just going to toss it and just add another little pinch. Nothing major. Actually, I'll just use this here and then we'll just do it like that, I guess. Let's see. Yeah. There we go. Good enough. I'm going to toss this now. Okay. Let me toss this to the trash. So I have a plate to lay a couple things on. Okay. So I got that in there. Now we're going to mix this up. So we're going to mix this up. I don't know if it's going to go everywhere or if it's going to... it for like 3 minutes. Okay, so I've mixed this up. It should look like that. I'm gonna leave the little mixer thing in here because I'm still gonna need it. We're gonna go ahead and add in 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I'm just gonna, well, I'll measure it out. 1, 2. So 2 of these. I'm gonna go ahead and mix it just a minute. So I got that mixed. I'm gonna go ahead and add in 2 egg yolks, and then I'll do the flour and salt, I guess. So I'm gonna add in 2 egg yolks. Not egg yolks, I meant yeah, it says 2 egg yolks, so it's not whites. Or no, is that the whites? Hold on, I gotta think for a minute. Okay, so the egg yolk would be the middle. So I'm gonna get something to put the egg white in, I guess. I'm gonna put it right here in this cup. Okay, let's portion it out here. Okay, so I have just the yolk. One's going in. Right, second one going in. I'm gonna toss this because I don't need it. I'm gonna wash my hands, and you can't see me because I'm over here by my sink. Okay. So my hands are washed and dried. I'm gonna mix this in for a minute. Okay, so I mixed that in. Now I'm going to do 2.5 cups of flour. And I'm going to use my little shifter thing, or whatever you want to call it. Let's do flour. 2.5 cups. So I'm going to do, I'm just going to put this thing here. Actually, 1/2 cup. This one, I guess. My foot itches. I was going to do like 1/2 cup at a time, put it in, mix it up, so we'll see. So I'll do 1 cup at a time, I guess, because it's 2.5 cups. There's 1 cup. I'm going to put that one through. Okay, so that's in. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the salt in too. I need a half teaspoon of salt. So it's going to kind of eyeball it. I kind of have an idea what half teaspoon is. That's good. Not too much. All right, let me mix this one in. I'm going to do another cup. Then I'm just going to do maybe half at a time. I'll mix that one in. And I have 1 more to go. All right, last one. Alright, that's it. I don't need that no more. Don't need this, and I don't need this no more. I have 1 egg left in that container. I'm gonna throw these away. Alright, and now I'm going to, so it's starting to come along. I'm going to mix this here in. So it looks pretty mixed. I'm going to do the rest of it with hands with my gloves. So let me toss this in the sink and grab the gloves. Okay, that can be unplugged. Let me get the gloves. Okay. I used the forks and just tossed that in the thing. I didn't use this measuring cup. I'm putting it back. And I didn't use this measuring cup. Put it back. These I'll stack right there, and I'll put those back when I'm done. So I'm done with. I like to clean up as I go. Okay. So let's see. Gloves. This is what I got so far. Yeah, if you use the gloves and pack it, it's better. because you're supposed to make like little balls out of them, I guess. We'll see how it works. I'm gonna put this other glove on as well, just because. Got flour on me. If you're anything like me that don't know how to bake, this video is for you. So I did Google the recipe, and I also watched a YouTube video of how to make them. Some recipes call for powdered sugar, some recipes don't even call for eggs. So use whatever you want to use. I just went with one that looked somewhat easy, and that's what I did. So now the dough forms kind of like a ball. See, normally I would try the dough, but I'm not going to because it's got raw eggs in it and I'm pregnant, so that's not going to happen. Okay, so these are ready to go. I left those like that because I'm going to be forming them, so that's what they look like. I'm probably only going to need one, but just in case, let me get my little scooper out. Grab a paper towel. Okay, so now I'm just taking the scooper, putting one in my hand like that. I'm putting it down on my cookie sheet. I'll show you in a minute. So you're just going to keep repeating this process until you have your cookie sheet filled. Okay, so I have these ready to go. I got 2 trays. I got 3. I got 24 cookies in total. Now I'm going to take the cherries. I guess you have to put these in before you bake them, so we'll see. You have to take your finger and poke down in them like that. Just grab one and put it in there. And you're going to repeat this process. So this is what they'll look like, and then you just bake them. For how long, I don't know. I'll kind of time it and see, and I'll let you guys know. So the second tray is ready as well. So when the first tray comes out, I'll show you what they look like. I'll put the second one in and they'll be done. In the meantime, clean up your mess. I got this mess here. I got dishes there. And I'm gonna make steak tacos for dinner, so. Okay, so they bake for about 13 to 14 minutes or until lightly brown, so. And I preheated my oven to 350. So we'll see how they turn out. Never made them before, so they'll either turn out or they'll be trash. We'll see. As you can see, I cleaned up my mess, so. And the cookies are in. So. Cookies are done. So the cookies are done now. They are lightly brown. I don't know if I should have came out a little bit sooner. Try to time them, but I never get my timing right. So the second batch are these ones right here. They are still a little warm. They're a little bit more browner than the first batch, but they're still okay. But do they taste good? I think they taste better cooled down than what they do whenever they come straight out of the oven. Like I said, they have a few different recipes. Some of them call for powdered sugar and no eggs. This one had 2 egg yolks with just regular sugar. So give or take, Google the recipe, YouTube it, watch it. But I did them. They did turn out for the most part. I don't know, they're supposed to be a little bit lighter than that. Don't know. I've never made them before. This is my first time making them, but all in all, I think I did pretty good. See you guys in my next video. Bye.